he's trying to get you there, Eddie. Is that ideal there, yeah?
That is ideal.
County Antrim, Eddie.
Yes.
But the divide is just behind you there, the River Bann, and then you're over into County Derry or London Derry, whatever we want to call it. What is happening here with you at the minute at E. Gamble and Sons? I hear you're now semi-retired.
That's good. And they're flat out at the Slurry, the 2 umbilical systems are doing all they can.
What's this system here over behind us?
That's the first umbilical system I bought, the 12-metre Slurry cat.
There's 2 macerators in it?
It's twin macerator, yes.
And you're powering it by a, what's that, a 6930?
6930.
What type of tyres have you in that tractor? Because she's particularly fat looking, as we would say.
Well, there's 1050s on the back and there's 750s in the front. Just got them recently and they seem to be a fantastic job.
How's that tractor doing on that job in that particular setup?
Doing very well.
Your youngest son's in it?
Yes.
Where's your other one?
Robert is on the far side of the barn, just slightly further up. He's on the 6430 with the 10-metre Adquip dribble bar.
Oh, so you're running both?
We're running both.
What type of tyre, what sort of low ground pressure systems he working?
He's in 43-inch Terra tyres.
He's in the wee bubbles, as we call them.
Yes.
Yeah. And is he wide ones in the front or not? Or?
No, very hard to get wide ones for the front of her because they're so small. She's a 24-inch rim on the front, whereas that there's a 28.
Well, just very briefly then, you're running both systems. You're on the 12-metre Slurry cap, you're on the 10-metre Adquip. Have you a preference?
Well, whenever I was doing it, I was always on the 12-metre, but as far as I can see, they both have advantages and disadvantages.
Well, then the question to ask is, if you were going out tomorrow to buy another dribble bar, what would you buy?
Adquip.
And what size?
12-metre.
And is that a double macerator?
It is, but it's not as big and as high and as clumsy, or I wouldn't think as heavy either.
And are they operating GPS and the flow meters and giving all that service, or is it?
Oh, they are.
And is that the answer?
Oh, it is. It is surely. Well, you know what you're doing. You're not guessing what you're doing. You know.
And what systems are you working then? Pumping? Are you Bauer pumps, Doda pumps, or?
2 HD35 Dodas.
Oh, they're the big Dodas there.
Yes.
And are they a good job?
They are a good job. They put up a lot of pressure, but you need a fair bit of horsepower to make them work right. Like.
Do you do a bit of ferrying as well, or?
Oh, we do.
Just run 3 tankers, or 2 or 3 tankers, or? 3
tankers with overhead booms and an earth tank sitting in the corner of the field.
Funny, Ryan Duck there, we were out with him the other day. He's working with is it a DCI, they call it?
Yes, DCI arm, man.
And then I suppose Mackay's there, but you're not doing that as of yet, or?
I'm not doing that as yet, and unless I'm sort of forced into it, I don't intend to. I would intend to get a bigger nurse tank and work that way, because we feel that you could move more slurry that way.
Oh.
Like an HD35 and the slurry sitting in a tank and her not having to lift it out of the ground, she can pump a lot of stuff.
And particularly if it's thin.
Well, it needs to be thin for an umbilical system.
I think that was a little bit of the problem. The guys were out videoing earlier on in the Slurry. as you'll have come across, has got a little bit thick, and then they sort
That's
of
right,
abandoned shipping. That was lucky enough because they were coming to the neighbours anyway, so they come
Oh,
out here
the
to
two
put
farms were beside each other, and it was handy
come
enough.
out here to put a bit out, gives a chance to get it mixed up.
If it's that bit thicker, it just slows the whole thing away down. Like, you wouldn't be that much too thick till you would be only spreading half. Like, one of those Dota pumps will pump something like 35-40,000 gallon in the hour, but give her a bit thicker slurry and you're down to 20-15.
And is that roughly what he could be achieving there per hour with the two macerators in the go there? And he's pretty close to the yard.
Oh, he's pretty close to the yard. I should be, yeah.
You'd be expecting that good 35,000. That's a lot of slurry moved in an hour, and I suppose that's where the benefit is for the farmer, because it is, when he is set up and going there, he is getting it on.
Aye, that is right, and also the tractors, if you were spreading that field with a tanker, would you be bringing the muck out up the lane into the yard, everything would be a hash. Whereas this way it's relatively clean.
What's the big problems that you would have? Was there much daily maintenance in a pipe system there? Like, you know, I think that the guys were saying earlier on, they were just standing beside it videoing and just she must have had a wee, do you get many punctures as they talk about, or?
Aye. The worst thing of the lot was crossing the road. We used to cross the road and put down ramps and stuff, but cars nowadays, even the ones that are not lowered by young boys, the cars coming out of the factory now are low to the ground, and it's just a torture getting them out over the pipe. So now we take the shovel and...
You ringing Eddie? That's maybe another order.
Could well be. But we can ring them back, sure. Like, we take the shovel now and we have a frame in the front of the shovel to lift the pipe out over the road and let lorries and cars in below, so... But before that, we got the pipe tore too many times, and...
Aye, that has done damage.
That has done damage.
Oh, he's going to work round us here. He knows what he's at, this cub. He's been out. He's been out before. She does look particularly nice coming there. Like, there's no doubt about that.
Aye.
I take it the wee 6430 just doesn't look as mean, Eddie.
The front wheels being narrow and the back one's been wide makes her look a bit like a tricycle or something.
Anything new or exciting coming this year for the silage season?
Well, we've changed a couple of tractors. We didn't have a 6430 up until a few weeks ago, and we bought a 6155R there just before Christmas. Don't think there's going to be much else because I think we're kind of starting to get over budget.
Yeah, at your limit, Eddie.
or maybe slightly past it.
I sure live life on the edge. But you have, your two cubs, Robert and Andrew, are really taking the bull by the horns now, and you're getting it a bit easier. And normally this would have been you out here. Is that, you know,
that's
obviously that's all's going the way you wanted it from that point of view.
It is surely, like, I can stay at home more and look after the cattle at home, which, well, we didn't used to have. When the two cubs were at school, I didn't have cattle. I stopped cattle because I just had too much to do and they weren't getting properly attended. They're doing that now and I'm at home, and if somebody can't come in for half a day or something, I can fill in, or if they break down and they need something, I'm at home ready to sort them out, and it works well from that point of view.
You haven't went out and bought a 1900S or anything after the DVD last year to take over from the...
No, I wouldn't even buy one to help out.
It's not that bad, Eddie, is it?
No, I just wouldn't want to be going down that road again.
And he's still going to do the rigging. Is that the plan for you this season when you get at the grass?
Well, they haven't told me yet, but
you hope
as
so.
far as I know.